Well, well, how are you doing, chat? How are you doing? You're gonna need to tell me, is the sound okay? I've been having problems with OBS, so is my voice okay? Can you hear the music at all? And are the levels good? Sounds good? Yeah? You can hear this beautiful guitaring in the background? Excellent. Excellent! Alright, I guess we'll begin. We'll begin in a little bit. Yeah, I have been... Last time on the stream I was shading some trees. Managed to get the trees shaded, so we've got the sea to do, and the sand, and maybe some clouds. My mic is always shit. That's what makes these streams what they are. A shit mic. The music's a little bit loud. One moment. How about that? Is that alright? If this is me talking at a normal volume, can you hear me over the music? I'm not being drowned out or anything? Because you've got to be able to hear the music as well. I have some beautiful things lined up for you, look. Look at that. Final fight. I got some Battlecore, some Thunderhawk is playing right now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Well, before we begin, I'm going to open this can of booze. How are you all doing anyway? What you been up to? It's Friday night. Why are you here? Who are you? And what do you want? Oh, thank you, Jake. Thank you very much. Hello, V-dubs. Welcome. You've actually caught one. What's better than watching me draw? I don't know. 3D modeling. Nice. Playing some more games. No. I haven't got Battle Squadron. Why do I know that name? Why do I know that? I recognise that from somewhere. Hopefully. I mean, we better finish it, hadn't we? We'd better finish the picture so we can ship it out to everyone. Right, I see. Yeah, Friday evening seems to be a good time for it. You graduated as a nurse? Nice. Wow, this is very relaxing music, isn't it? It's the Commando High Score live piano concert version. Beautiful. It's like Bob Ross were here with us. Right, what should we do then? Shall we have a go at the sea? Or the sand? Or the sky? Sea, sand and sky. I'm having real trouble with my S's today. S's. My tongue just can't get around the S's. Sea, sand and sky. Sea, sand. She sells seashells on the seashore. This is why I would not be a good public speaker. You want to do the water? Everyone seems to want to do the water, alright. I don't know. Ghost in a Shell won the Patreon poll, and I thought, well, I'll stick a Cyberman in the background since, you know, they're cybernetic, and I really like the old 60s design Cybermen. Oh right, for the Amiga, really. I've been are you on the Discord? I was posting a bunch of stuff about the Amiga on the Discord recently. I was trying to introduce the youngsters to the Amiga. Let me just move stuff around here so I can see. Yeah, okay, we've dropped no frames, and we've been going 11 minutes, so apparently If there's any problems, it's not on my end for once. There was Aerial Assault on the Sega Master System, which was ridiculously good looking game for an 8-bit. Yeah, usually. It is, isn't it, DOS? It is. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Yeah, alright. I guess we'll try... I am not good. I am not good at drawing live. I can feel the pressure. This is why I drink, chat. This is why I drink. To dull the stage fright. Yeah, okay. Will do. No, I started with Phantasy Star 2 on the Mega Drive. That was my first ever RPG, actually, and I'd never played any RPGs, so I didn't know what you were supposed to do with them. I didn't realise that you were supposed to grind, so I was just going through it really quick and just getting killed by creatures that were way too hard for me, like random encounters that were way too hard. Yeah, I didn't realise that you were meant to actually look at your levels and grind, because you know, I'd never played an RPG before. I do live in the UK. The UK. It does. Even if you pull out rudely, you still get to stay on the Discord if you like. Yeah, the graphics are ridiculous before. I didn't play it because I never completed 2. And the story kind of continues, doesn't it? So yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna dive into it. I'm just gonna dive to blue, like the L'Arc-en-Ciel song says. There we go. That's the C done. What do you think? Actually, you'd only be seeing it at this zoom level, so actually that would probably be okay, but the stream would be over very quickly. So let's do a little bit more. I do need the ham sandwiches. Yeah, I did a big post on it on Patreon, well, on Discord, and then Maki reposted it on Patreon for me. I did a big post about living in 1989 and what kind of things I was seeing at the time. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Who sounds like a child, Sawyer or me? I'm an old man. I'm an old man. You could say it's a Cyberman machine interface, I guess. If you wanted to, I wouldn't stop you. Speaking of Japan, I don't know how much of I don't mind revealing my own private life so much, but I don't know how much of Maki's I should reveal. But we're going to Japan in a bit, where we shall be drinking the umeshu, singing karaoke, and going to a Eurobeat club that Maki found. So all of the memes will become true. We're going to be drifting around, we're going to be drifting at high speeds. Only for like a week and a half. I mean, in Japan for a week and a half, not drifting for literally a week and a half. That was me, although Maki helped. And Zach did the music, so it wasn't exactly without the help of anyone. But yeah, that was me. Nah. Yakuza will be fine. Welcome. So, did anyone play Gianna Sisters? I believe that's what's playing now. Yep, the great Gianna Sisters, not the Super Mario Brothers. It was, if you don't know, it was for the Commodore 64, and Nintendo didn't put their stuff on other systems. You know, Mario Brothers was on the NES and that was it. And they weren't licensing it out to anyone. So for the Commodore, who was it? Was it Rainbow Arts? Was it Rainbow Arts? I don't know. I think it was Rainbow Arts. Just basically changed the name to Gianna Sisters and put out a Mario Brothers clone before it was before they were sued and had to take it down and recall all of the copies from the shelves. Apparently it's good. Apparently it was pretty good. Ah, there you go, you see. Ah, yeah, there were... I had an Atari 2600 and the original Mario Brothers was on it, not Super Mario Brothers, but, you know, the one where you've got the pipes on the left and the right and you just have to jump on top of tortoises. Ah, thank you, Maki. Yeah, it's all in the info down below. It's all in the info down below, but yeah, they're definitely my favourites, I would say. If you haven't seen Do You Remember Love, it's one of the greatest anime movies of all time, and Gunbuster will make you cry. It really is. It really is. I swear, before I started this stream, I checked the moderation settings, I turned them off so that anyone could type what they like. So, would someone try swearing in chat, please? Let's see if it works. So, mods can definitely swear. I like Twitch. But I thought I'd try it on YouTube for a little bit, just for these streams, so that people who are... because no one really knows that I'm on Twitch, but you know, quite a few people watch the TIE Fighter video on YouTube, so they kind of get notified whenever I stream. So I thought I'd try YouTube for a little bit, see what happens. Oh, someone's gotten around it. Wow, it's look, it's triggered my Japanese recognition software. Really? That's corpse? Shikabane? Really? But that's just yeah, that's just entrance, mouth entrance. ETIQUETTE. What is wrong? What is wrong with YouTube? What is wrong with YouTube? Do you think they've gone a little bit overboard on this whole advertiser family friendly thing? Ikeru Shikabane is the living dead? I guess that makes sense. Well, I'll try and remain family friendly. There's no point trying to be advertiser friendly, because those clips that are playing up in the top left there, they're gonna get copyright claimed for a start. Are you in live chat or top chat? I don't know actually. I think it's live chat. What is my age? 41. 41 years old. Yeah, Macross Plus is incredible. Macross Plus is one of my favourite. It's not just one of my favourite Macross. It's one of my favourite visual things ever made. Like, it's way up there. It's way up there. Hey, Viper. That's true. I haven't watched Macross Frontier or Delta, and I didn't think much. I didn't think much to Zero either. You know, instead of doing this, what we could have done, I'll show you something. We could have done that. I don't know, maybe get like a texture brush, like so. This music is inspiring me. Look how fast I'm painting. Just look at that. If you could see my face right now, I have a grimace of determination on my face. Did I like The Last Jedi? It's alright, I guess. I wouldn't watch it again. It's one of those things that you watch in the cinema and never rewatch. But I don't know if that's just The Last Jedi or just me getting old, to be honest with you, because I used to see about 5 films a week. At the weekend I'd just go to the cinema and just watch 5 films in a row, 3 or 4 at least. And now I don't know, I'm old, and I'm just not interested in anything anymore. So there's a textured sea. There's a textured sea. Hold on, we'll do another layer. Sorry, I'm missing all of the chat. I'll get back to you in a sec. Just gonna stick an extra layer on the top, like that. Try messing around with the blending. Yep, always watch Dirty Pair. You can't go wrong with Dirty Pair. It's just light-hearted fun. Alright, so then you select that, and in theory here, in theory, if it'll just let me select the blue area, I could just paste that in here. Like this. Nah, it doesn't really work, does it? But if we mess around with the blending, we could stick that on top as like a separate layer. Whoa, that's... instrumentality has happened. Maybe like that, I don't know. That'll do. Anyway, let me get back to your chat. What's going on? I saw you flying past at greasy speeds, at dog racing speeds. Love, Death and Robots. Me and Maki have been watching that, and it's hit and miss, isn't it? When it's good, it's really good. When it's good, it's really good. When it's just kind of average, it's really average. But damn, the good ones are really good, I think. I think they both come as a They both come as a single package, Macross plus the OVA and the movie version. I think you watch the OVA and then you watch the movie version just to get all those juicy extra scenes. Am I a Game of Thrones fan? I don't know. I think I'm a Game of Thrones fan like I'm a Walking Dead fan. I watch it every week, but I think I'm just watching it because of the sunk cost fallacy at this point. I'm just watching it because I've always watched it, kind of thing. I don't know how much I'm enjoying it. Damn, I watched that when I was very young. I've been meaning to watch it again because I think I'd appreciate it a lot more now. I do have it, but I haven't watched it again. Yeah, it was so popular they extended it. It was meant to end, I think, 10 episodes earlier, and they extended it for 10 episodes, which is why it feels a bit meandering at the end. Well, there's some Doctor Who stuff up there, so the BBC automated copyright bot will grab that for a start. So, you know, I can do a 2 or 3 hour live stream and not see a single advertising penny from it, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I've only put the scenes that I did up there. Delta really does look like trash from what I can see, but maybe I'm not well, there's no maybe about it, I'm just not the audience for Macross anymore. You know, it's aiming for a different audience to me now. Oh really? I hope you're enjoying it. Mid-20s, really? It's my clean living, obviously. Yeah, I don't think much of it, the Bayonetta anime. I don't know, I really like the game. I've never played the second one because it's not on a system that I owned, and it was a I think it was a Wii exclusive, wasn't it? So I never got to play it. But yeah, I thought, wow, you know, an anime of Bayonetta, they're gonna, and it's a movie as well, so they're gonna go crazy. They're gonna go crazy with that, and it just wasn't really, I don't know. I was expecting a bit more from it. Hey, it's Pablo. Wow, it's just flying past. Really? I should have a look at it, shouldn't I, really? The Expanse. Oh, what, Bayonetta? What was that? Yeah, I played the original Bayonetta, and normally I'm not a replay the game over and over again kind of person, but with that one I really did, you know, I redid each stage until I got like platinum on it, because it was just so much fun. I don't know what the hell they did, but it's just ridiculously fun to play Bayonetta. It's just incredibly good fun, and I get pissed off and frustrated with games really easily, so I don't know. Oh, Maki's off for food. I hope it's good. Indeed, only one can, and I'm not even halfway through it yet. And we've been going half an hour. And I've caught up. Yeah, maybe, definitely the best, what is it, character action game I think they call the genre? Definitely the best one of those that I've played. How did you get your obscure anime? Well, that's the question. In the 90s when when I was watching anime, we could only get what Manga Video had released on VHS. And obviously, you know, they didn't have infinite money, so they couldn't release everything. They weren't going to release, you know, the whole of Dirty Pair, all of the TV episodes and the OVAs and the movies, stuff like that. So for that kind of thing, you just had to get fan subs, and the only way to get them was from America, and you had to know the right people to get them. So yeah, luckily I went to a few conventions when I was young and got some contacts. Bought myself a VHS player that could play NTSC, so I could play American tapes. And yeah, you'd basically send them a bunch of blank tapes and they would send you what fan subs you had requested back. It was a magical time. It was a magical time. And obviously there was also Kiseki, yeah, Kiseki were good. AD Vision too. Western Connection, ooh, you know, Western Connection released Gunbuster, didn't they? No, that was Kiseki. Western Connection, I think, did some of the sequels to Urotsukidoji. But yeah, I mean, imagine waiting in anticipation for an anime that you ordered to arrive, and it's got to be shipped airmail. So you're going to be waiting a good few weeks, and that's what it was like with Escaflowne. I was, you know, waiting months to get, because what was it? It's like a 90-minute, I think it was like a 2-hour, 90-minute NTSC tapes I would buy, and obviously they could only fit so many episodes on that. I think I'd get about 4 episodes of Escaflowne every few months, and yeah, you would really appreciate them when they arrived. Whereas now we've got so much choice that, you know, I don't even watch half the stuff that I've got now. I can get anything I want. My Steam library is full of games that I'm never gonna play. I don't know. There's something about having to work for it, I guess. Yeah, indeed. Oh, I remember reading Manga Mania in the 90s, and it had like a section on what anime had just come out that month in Japan. What? What's wrong with a bit of consumerism? But yeah, I don't know. I think things are maybe a bit too easy to get nowadays, and we don't, like, for instance, if you had a long distance relationship before, you could you know, you only had a phone, you only had a landline, and calling America was super expensive, so you'd really have to ration those minutes out. Think how much more you would appreciate. You know, rather than, you know, now you can just get on Skype and talk to your significant other for as many hours as you like, and it costs nothing. And don't get me wrong, it's definitely better. It's definitely better. Oof. If you haven't played Thunderhawk on the Mega CD, I suggest you emulate it. Listen to this music. Nah, there's no need. It's already perfect. Yes, you did. You had to write letters, and I used to have really good handwriting. And now it's shit. It's utter dog shit, my handwriting. It's shocking. Because I haven't really written anything by hand in years. I would like to see an anime version of Babylon 5. Now that would be interesting. Maybe. I mean, I think Maki was into the hip hop in the 90s. She was into the real shit. So maybe Maki could play me some. But I'm more of a metal guy, to be honest. Yeah, anime version of Star Wars could be interesting. They've kind of been doing that, haven't they? With that Galaxy of Adventures thing, they've been animating scenes in a kind of anime style, and they're very hit and miss. When they're good, and when they're not good, they're a bit cringeworthy. But when they're good, they're really good. It's actually, I think it's the company who did The Invasion, the animated recreation of the Doctor Who story, The Invasion, I believe. No, that was Cosgrove Hall. It's shit, I don't know. But I think it's a company that definitely did do some Doctor Who stuff. Hey, righto. You've arrived. Nuke censorship, you're in the wrong place. For the YouTube comment section, they won't even let you say, can you say balls? You can say balls. Well, I could say balls, I don't know if anyone else can. And that's with the lowest level. That's with the lowest level of moderation that I was able to set. You know, for kids. Hello. How's it going over in Croatia? A can of balls. Maybe we'll get some more Martin Iveson later. It's on random, so I don't know. What is this? Trans-Robotic Express. These are all Commodore 64 remixes. Really? Really? Interesting. Yeah, Angel's Egg is fantastic. If you watch it just for the visuals and don't try and understand it, then I think you'll really appreciate Angel's Egg. The music player, well, it's absolutely state of the art, top of the line Winamp. The best music player there is. Oh, you will do. You will do. Yes, I've seen it all and I love it. Really, really love it. We all remember Venus Wars, surely. Would I work on a Berserk anime? Probably not. I mean, look how the last one turned out. With Berserk, you're kinda screwed. You're screwed with Berserk. Like, how are you ever gonna animate? Because, you know, the 90s version is obviously the best one, but even then, they couldn't do those battle scenes, you know, the big army scenes, so it's just, let's pan over a still shot of some soldiers hitting each other with swords. You know, they couldn't animate hundreds and hundreds of guys killing each other. And so the solution is to try and do it in CG, and then it looks like shit. So, I don't know, you kind of caught between a rock and a hard place with Berserk. The manga is too detailed. It's just too well drawn to make a good animated adaptation. Every few years I go back and see where they've got up to with translation now on Berserk. It's very slow, so you can afford to wait a few years. I think so, yeah, I think so. I mean, the 90s OVA? TV series, rather. The art style of that, I think, was really, really good. It's just, you know, doing the battle scenes, animating the battle scenes. You need a movie budget for something like that. You need an 80s anime movie budget for something like that. I heard that Casca wasn't a potato anymore. Yeah, I've been meaning to see Crusher Joe for a while. The Dirty Pair have a cameo, don't they, in Crusher Joe? That is quite a spoiler, actually, yeah. Why is Spike Spiegel, who's blatantly Jewish, why is he Chinese now? I mean, his name's still Spike Spiegel, with his crazy afro. But I mean, who can ever tell with Netflix's casting? Like, who knows what the hell they're thinking half the time? And it doesn't matter, because it's not like it'll be any good anyway. I mean, come on, it's not going to be any good. I'll happily believe that Santa is real, but I will not believe that we'll ever get a decent anime adaptation. Well, alright, decent. I've heard that Alita is decent. Oh shit, we got more Mega CD music. I love this track. I wish he'd named them. This guy, he did all the music for Core Design, who you may know for creating the Tomb Raider series. And obviously the Mega CD, it's a CD format, so you could have ridiculously good music. And Core Design took full advantage of that. We got stuff like this. Oh dear, here she comes. Here she comes. Oh, is she going for food? She's going for food, but she's awake and she's going to start shouting. I love sand now. We've already got the OVA, so I mean, why do we even need the movie? Yeah! Yeah, Dreki, it's Ghost in a Shell. There was a Ghost in a Shell game on the PlayStation 1, and you controlled a Fujikoma. Went around jumping up walls and things. So where's the lines? Are they the... Oh right. I did my lines up here. That's annoying. Because I want just pure white on top, like. Yeah, pudding, I know. Actually, I don't know. I haven't got a clue what pudding wants. It usually goes like this. I wake up in the morning, pudding wakes up, I feed her, I make sure she's got, you know, fresh cat litter and water and everything. and then she just she eats and everything, and that's her morning routine done. And then we go into phase 2 of the morning routine, which is putting shouts really loudly for ages and ages and ages, and I don't know what she wants. And I look over to see what it is she wants. I don't know, because she's still got food, she's still got water. She doesn't want me to stroke her, or she'd just come over to me and sit on my knee. You know, I'll stroke her all day quite happily. What? What? Who? What? I think that's, yeah, that is it. But she can just, you know, she can just jump on me, and I will stroke her all she likes. This guy was so good on the guitar. I wonder what he's doing now. Somebody find him and say, Otaking says hello. He won't know who I am, but yeah. A large part of my childhood was spent listening to this guy's music as I played some of the best games on the Mega CD were by Core Design, and they all had his music. Oh, cheers. I would like to have put a bit more detail into it, but we were on a deadline for that one. That's a good thing about working for yourself, is, you know, you can take as long as you like to just get everything right. I did. We were talking about that earlier. Love, Death and Robots, and yeah, it's really good actually, isn't it? I was not prepared for the amount of dicks. I was not prepared for the sheer amount of dicks and balls, because there's quite a lot. That the 2D animated one set in Hong Kong. Good lord. Good lord, they drew a lot of dicks in that. A lot of fully erect penises were drawn in that particular short. Hey kitten. Hey kitten, how's it going? What are you up to? Come on then. Come and sit on this tablet. I'll drink some booze and have a look at what chat's talking about. Where is Maki? Is Maki? Yeah, she's back. Welcome back. What did you eat, and was it good? I was just talking about Love, Death and Robots, and how you really enjoyed the detailed illustrated penises. How do you do that with your name, Mr. Not That Famous? Verified. How do you do that? Yeah. They've apparently they don't really meow in the wild. It's just for, they've just developed it for stupid humans. What's up, kitten? What's the matter? Come on. Come up here. Come on. The trouble is, if she sits down on me, that's the end. That's the end. We may as well just stop streaming, because she's not going to move. Oh, hello. Hello. Mwah. Oh, what was it? What was the Korean restaurant in London? Oh really? What kind of music? What genre is it? I bet it turns out that he's actually like, you know, he's Eminem or someone. Just shitposting on a Friday night. Oh, right, okay, I see. Oh. If I hadn't already eaten, I would be hungry just reading that. Yeah, it really, I mean, there's not that many robots in it. It should have been called Love, Death and Dicks, I reckon. Oh, yeah, that's good too. Oh, right, okay. Nice. Incidentally, since Pudding sat on me, let me just play a message from our sponsor. The corner of Phillips and Mountain downtown, Whiz Bangs. Here's a word from our sponsor.
We'll make you feel good.
Whiz Bangs!
You'll have a great time.
On the corner of Phillips and Mountain downtown.
Let our magic work on you.
A place to play each and every day.
Yeah, Whiz Bangs!
The hot place to be.
Where the fun never ends and the party's never ending. Whiz Bangs!
The hot place to be.
Hurry down to Whiz Bangs and introduce yourself to the newest member of our Whiz Bangs team. A brand new dry erase specials board. You can't miss it. It's just a few feet to the left of the cash register counter. It's 4 feet by 6 feet of pure, shiny white goodness. You want to know the lunch special? Check the specials board.
The hot place to be.
How about the happy hour drink special? That's right. Check the specials board.
The hot place to be.
The name of that night's cover band? It's all on the big white dry erase specials board.
The hot place to be.
And it's sitting on a sturdy American-made brushed aluminum easel with rubber tips on the feet so it doesn't slip. Our assistant manager Gladys uses 3 different colors of ink on it: blue, red, and green. 4 if you count black, and she writes in crisp, clear block letters. She has very nice penmanship.
The hot place to be.
Yeah, Whiz Bangs! On the corner of Phillips and Mountain downtown.
The hot place to be.
Want to know what side dishes come with the Tuesday night deep fried meatloaf? Check the specials board.
The hot place to be.
But only on Tuesday nights, because that's meatloaf night. On Wednesday morning, we gotta wipe it down and change the board. Then we let everyone know about the Wednesday lunch special, which is usually Hungarian goulash with buttered bread. It's all there on the dry erase specials board at Whiz Bangs, corner of Phillips and Mountain downtown.
The hot place to be.
Whiz Bangs, where the fun never ends and the party's never ending.
The hot place to be.
And the specials change with the wipe of a dry cloth.
The corner of Phillips and Mountain downtown, Whiz Bangs. Mr. Biggs is the podcast that you have been looking for. That's askmrbiggs.com with 2 G's. Mr. Biggs, askmrbiggs.com. He has a podcast called Stick It with Mr. Biggs for all your glues and adhesives. If you need to know about glues and adhesives, it's Mr. Biggs at gmail.com. Tell him Ota King sent you. And if you're ever in Whiz Bangs, try their hot whiz bang, their hot whiz. Get some hot whiz in your mouth. Anyway, we'll continue. We'll continue. All right, Pudding, you're gonna have to move, I'm afraid. I know, yeah, I did it. I played the sponsor. Yeah, you can go over there to your beanbag now. It's the hot place to be. Go on, Pudding. Quick, I need to put this. Oh, all right, you can stay there. I'm gonna put this keyboard here. I'm getting a little bit heated. I'm getting a little bit heated. I think the booze might be kicking in. But yeah, ask Mr. Biggs. That's what I've been listening to with Maki. We have been listening to Mr. Biggs and his co-host Roger tell us all about glues, adhesives and tapes. And of course, what the specials are at Whiz Bangs, where the fun never ends and the party's never ending. There you go. There you go. Go on then, Pudding. You can sit down there. Okay, Pudding is now sat where my keyboard should be, but it's okay. I've moved the keyboard. Which anime artist on YouTube do you like? A recent favourite of mine is Maki Mega, a fellow Brit. I'll have a look. I'll have a look at him. I know the feeling. See you later, Dreki. Have a good night. And it was good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah. You know, of all the ideas that I have, I would like to do that. Really? Really? DJ stage? Maybe it's just got that kind of tropical summery vibe. Alright, we've done some sand. I didn't even use this textured brush for the sand. Not really. That's a brush that I made. It's very... look at it, it's beautiful. It's just a bunch of circles. What else did I make? I got this fancy kind of rocky texture brush that I made, and I've set it to random, so every stroke it just moves around a bit. Indeed, my brush palette is where the party never ends and the fun is never ending. Oh shit, I messed it up. I messed it up. Steel drums, yeah? Steel drums. I liked Summer Wars. I quite enjoyed Summer Wars. It had a comfy kind of Japanese seaside town vibe to it. I don't know how to describe it better than that. I quite liked it. Yeah, I really need to shave. I'm going out tomorrow to a synthwave night at Corporation. That's not on Corporation Street. That's the corner of Phillips and... no, it's actually... where is Corporation? Corporation, the nightclub. The Rock Club in Sheffield, in the UK. That's where I'm going tomorrow. If anyone's in Sheffield, stop by. You can buy me some booze. But yeah, I need to look presentable for that, so I'm gonna have to have a shave. There's a reason why my face is never on the camera. That's yeah, that's definitely called getting old. What did I miss? From 5 minutes ago? Oh, listen to that. Oh. Oh, I'm just gonna sit here for a while and breathe this in. Yeah, at me. Don't at me or my wife's son ever again. It's not working. Why didn't that go orange? I think you need to... Yeah, why didn't that go orange? It's very fancy, my jacket cam. Oh, listen to it. See you later, Vest. Viper. Thank you. But why didn't that trigger any notifications? I've definitely got my stream labels set up. Look, Streamlabs alerts. It's definitely going to the right place, and yet nothing happened. Oh, there we go. Hey, through super chat. Well, thank you very much. Is that the first ever super chat? No, it isn't. We had a super chat before, but thanks, Viper. I'll use that $2. I'll use that $2 for half a shot. Half a shot tomorrow. Actually, Paige, Corp is really cheap. Really cheap. You can get a double vodka and mixer for about £1. That's true. It actually does say that in the reward tier, doesn't it? So you have to. You're duty bound if you're ever in the same place as me to seek me out and claim your free beer, or not beer, but anything. Like I just said, I'll buy you a drink. So you can abuse that. You just have to find me and say I'll have like a triple di Serono or something like that. Something that'll cost like £15. I still have to do it. Oh really? Everyone's changing their names on YouTube, and it's hey look, it's Mageburger. Hey. Why not both? Indeed. This is, yeah, it is Lent right now as well, for anyone observing Lent. Of course I remember you. So it's taken us 1 hour and 5 minutes to do some sea and some sand. So I guess we'll Did you get my message that I still don't have the Game Boy games? Where did you send this message to? Whereabouts did you send that? Thank you. Tornado cider 40%. What? Let's see, what volume is this? Alcohol 4%. 4% volume. This chat. What? I didn't see it. Yeah, it's best to use the. Whoa! What's this? What was that? Something just happened, but I didn't see it because I don't have my second screen. Ever since my second computer died, I don't have a second screen, so I can't see any of the. I can't see any of the notifications. Really? What? Mr. Biggs? What? Hold on. I won't believe your bullshit. Let's go to the alerts. Oh shit, I'm showing all of my stuff. Did Mr... It wasn't actually Mr. Biggs, was it? I don't believe that for a second. Where's there we go. Put that over there. Put that over there. This is what happens when you only have one screen. Hopefully, yeah, I would like to. I would like to. Really? You think it was actually Mr. Biggs? It was actually Biggsy himself? Damn. I mean, I'm not sure that sponsorship deal was, I didn't think it was actually going to get me 55 bucks. Well. I just get a bit of booze down me and it's fine. I did try that. I've got it in front of me, but it's so tiny because it's desktop view. It's so tiny I can't read what's going on. Nah, everything is worth it. Wow, if that was actually Mr. Biggs, that's like the closest thing that I've ever come to meeting a real life celebrity. I mean, I don't have any questions about glues or adhesives, which is a shame because Mr. Biggs is the man. He is the man who can answer all of your questions about glues, adhesives, tapes. Caulking, I hear that's the thing. I would say duct tape. See you later, big boss. Duct tape. Yeah, a lot of people do. They do pronounce it duct tape, don't they? But who am I to complain? Being English and all, we're renowned for our contractions. Indeed. You ever seen how I've forgotten his name now. You ever seen how you know, Hush no Koi guy, Garden of Words guy, She and Her Cat guy. You ever seen how he draws clouds? It's crazy. He just grabs a brush. He's got like a cloud brush. He just clouds it up a bit. Shinkai, yeah, Makoto Shinkai. He'll do like a super photorealistic cloud in about 3 seconds. It's madness. Happy little clouds. I do like doing clouds. You can just do whatever you want and just I'm not even thinking right now. I'm just like, yeah, no, I'll just stick that there. So that'll go down there. And look, we've made a cloud with absolutely no thought required. When you're drawing the human body, you have to think a lot. I haven't actually. No. I think Kiseki released that, didn't they? Shit, there's loads of old stuff that was released back in the 90s on VHS that I'm thinking maybe I should, you know, hunt this down and watch all of those releases that I used to see advertised in magazines but never actually watched them. So once we've done this picture, that's kind of the end of the stream, really, isn't it? So we should probably drag it out by just doing unnecessary details on clouds. Because you can't really have a 1 hour stream, that's not really worth it. And I don't have anything else prepared. I don't have anything else prepared to work on. I mean, I've got loads of pre-production stuff for the film that I'm working on, but I can't show you any of it because that'll spoil it. More details. I mean, we could do. We could fire up the emulator. I'm terrible at that. Now Maki, you need Maki for that. Maki can just draw. I have to have like a bunch of references and, you know, not very spontaneous. Not spontaneous at all. You know how at school you'd always see someone with like a sketch pad just sketching in it? I've never done that. I've never done that. Never been able to, I just don't have that skill. Wish I could. We could try and draw Shiro in the clouds. Hey pudding. Oh. So I guess the webcam is kind of empty right now. Hold on, let's bring OBS over here. I'll try pointing this down here at pudding, if you can see her. There she is. She's right next to my hand. My bony skeleton hand. Pudding. She has to sniff everything. Well, that was exciting. I hope you enjoyed me taking you for a ride. The middle and foreground colour levels. I think what we need to do for a start is flip it so everything looks completely wrong. Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. Look, everything looks wrong as soon as you flip it. As soon as you flip it, everything looks like everything looks wrong. But it does give you a good idea of you get to see it with fresh eyes. Middle and foreground color levels. How do you mean, Maki? What I normally do when I don't need to separate the characters out from the background is I'll just be really cheap and stick like a bit of mist behind it or something, which obviously wouldn't really work here because we needed to be leaning up against this tree. Oh, so what, you think more kind of vibrant greenish for the trees? Let me see if I can select them. Oh, right, nice, nice. Yeah, I mean, that's some of my favourite stuff at the moment, the hybrid 3D, like 2.5D stuff, so yeah, definitely go for it. Indeed, you shall be like us. Let me see. What, so you mean more kind of vibrant like that, Maki? Somewhere, but you can't see him because I've drawn him so accurately that you can't see him at all. I did the character designs for it, yeah. Hey, how's it going? No, I think brighter is better. There we go. We'll commit to it. We'll commit to it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I actually need to do that. I actually need to go back and do that. But I'm at that difficult stage where I'm so old now that it's hard to just, you know, start from scratch. Which program do you use to animate? I use this one here, TVPaint Animation Pro. I'm working on some shoes at the moment. But yeah, TVPaint is what I use. Oh, cheers. I mean, I still think it I still think it looks, the 3D stuff that I do looks too, you know, the geometry looks too perfect. It doesn't warp enough. If you look at something like, I mean, that's all hand drawn there, and it's ridiculous. Like, good lord, look at that shit. Why can't we get this in higher quality? I never watched Allbots as a kid, but I'm thinking maybe I should. Love that kind of thing. This kind of detail I haven't seen on mechanical things since Transformers the movie. I mean, just look at that. That's madness. Madness. Is it even legal? I don't know. Because the trouble with 3D obviously is you put the details on your model and it's going to show all of the details all of the time, whereas with something like this, if you hand draw it, you know, you haven't got very many details on this ship, and you add more detail the closer you get. So suddenly it goes from just completely smooth to it's got panel lining on the side. Now it's got like actual details, and then you can actually see, you know, the greebling and stuff, which wasn't there before. So you can choose what the people see who are watching it. You can choose what the viewer sees, whereas with 3D you're kind of stuck with them seeing everything, unless you can somehow implement some kind of level of detail thing, which I don't know how to do, unfortunately. Indeed, yeah, it got sued by GoBots, didn't it? Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. I'm going to agree with that. Toon Boom is more for vector lines, which I've never really gotten along with. I'm not very good with vectors. I mean, they've got their advantages, definitely. Being able to scale things infinitely is really nice. But yeah, I've just never been very good at it. And if you're not careful, it can end up looking very much like, and I don't say this in a disparaging way, it can end up looking like, wow, I can't even speak anymore. It can end up looking like Flash animation, is what I was going to say, which, you know, doesn't have to be a bad thing. There are some really, really good Flash artists and animators. I think that the two that I would say would be Zone and Red Minus. That, you know, the two people that prove that Flash can look easily as good as bitmap. But, you know, there's also a lot of crappy Flash stuff, and it's kind of got that stigma of, wow, it just looks like Flash, you know. I'm sure you've heard that. Wow, it just looks like a shitty Flash animation, which isn't really fair, but yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Starfleet had some good voice actors in it, actually. Had one of my favourites, Peter Marinka was Dr. Ben in it. With TVPaint, it's, you know, it's bitmap, so if you zoom in any closer, you're going to see the pixels. So it's just like drawing in Photoshop, really, in that respect. But I don't know, it's really easy to use. It's really straightforward. I mean, it's just, you know, you just draw it frame by frame, and I know you can do that in Toon Boom as well, but Toon Boom looks really complicated to me. I hate it when I have to learn a program. I'm terrible at learning programs. I like it when things are intuitive, and this is weird because I was saying exactly the opposite thing about games just the other day. Terrorhawks. Oh, you mean the there's a Japanese one, like a fairly recent Japanese one, isn't there? Set in like Journey to the West kind of times, I think. My housemate was watching it. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, that sounds like it. What was it called? My Yeah, my housemate has been watching it. Maki, what does this need? Is it done, do you think? You know, if we were being real fancy, if we're gonna be real fancy, we do some lens flare. We do some lens flare coming in. Oh yeah, let's do some lens flare. The trouble is, it's gonna cut off. It's gonna cut right through someone, isn't it? It's gonna go right through Bato's eyes. No, we're 90s Shiro here. We're not not modern Shiro. Shiro. Yeah, I could make the reds a bit more red like, couldn't I? No, I don't like the lens flare. I do not like it. I'm afraid J.J. Abrams is going to have to sit this one out. Imagine, like, having a career. You've got a whole career where you do stuff, and you're just known for lens flares. As soon as anyone mentions your name, that everyone's like, oh, that's the lens flare guy. I mean, he brought it on himself. He's only got himself to blame, but even so. Oh, must I? Do I have to look at Warhammer? My Discord is infested with Warhammer, and I've never even played Warhammer. I don't understand what anyone's saying. They're like, yes, the Super Death Angel chapter of the Mechanicus Archive, and I'm like, what are they talking about? I don't know what they mean. I haven't got a clue. Even the blending layers aren't going to help me here, are they? There's no way we can make this lens flare look any good. I don't know. I'm just memeing at this point, I think. We can do it. We can make a lens flare look good. We can do it. For sure. If we believe in our hearts, we can do it. Oh, maybe like that actually. That's alright. Look, like coming in from behind. Why does everything I say sound lewd these days? I only had one. I don't know how they're going to enforce it. I have no idea. I mean, what are they going to do? Knock on everyone's door? I don't know how they'd enforce such a thing, but I mean, apparently it went through. Maybe it's just one of those things that they say and then they never do anything about it. there was a law, for instance, there was a law in the UK where if, because the police didn't have any power, and so they voted in a law where if you were like seen like loitering about and littering the streets and stuff at night, the police could, by law, march you up to a to an ATM and make you get the money out of the ATM for the fine, which would be like what, 20 quid or something, and just take the money off you for the fine. And you know, that was a law, but it never happened because the cops were like, well, we're not going to do that because, you know, good luck getting some drunken yob in a headlock and like forcing him to the ATM to get the money out for the fine. You know, it's one of those laws which would never work. The fat police. Dutch angle. There you go. We'll rotate it like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I have never pirated a movie in my life, but if I did, I would probably have a lot of warning emails from Virgin Media right now saying, "Did you download that film? We know you did. We've got it here on your ISP." And then I would just never reply to any of them, and there'd be nothing they could do to it about it. Do to me. Do about it. There we go. Yeah. So what about this lens flare, Maki? What do you think? Do you like it? I can zoom in on thighs if you like. There you go. In fact, I mean, we could just start airbrushing the highlights. Just airbrush the highlights, like that's what Satoshi Hiroshihara does, but he does it in a way that doesn't look terrible, is the thing. I'm gonna agree. I don't know if we should, or maybe we can airbrush them like a little bit, but then get the eraser and erase. I am using a Wacom Intuos 4 large tablet. Tell me about it, yeah. I'm not very good at drawing on the actual thing. Nah, I'm a Brit bong, unfortunately. I'm thoroughly bonged. Right down to having, you know, bad teeth. All the stereotypes are there, all of them. Oh, look at that! Isn't that beautiful? And then you can do like another one. Wow! So, what do you think, Maki? Do you like this? Do you like this lens flare? It's like he's some kind of angel walking out of heaven. Yeah, it was... Oh, it looks really empty now that I've turned it off, though. It looks so empty now, look. Put it back on and it's like... Wow. But, I don't know. No, it does look better without it, though, doesn't it? Yeah, but you've got a better eye. You've got a better eye for this. Yeah, alright, well, it was worth a try. It was worth a try. We gave it our best shot. Do you like Parmo after a long night out? What's that? Indeed. Oh, I know the one you mean, yeah. I've lost it. I took it down. Oh no, that's still there. Yeah. The Bitplane promo video, yeah, it's still on there. What is a chicken parmo? Oh, is putting off. It's putting off center. There we go. That sounds pretty good right now, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Is this done? Do you think? Oh, it looks way better this way. It looks way better this way around. I'm not sure how much more to do to it, to be honest. We'll try sorting those reds out if we can. Now I should have some flats here, so it should be easy to just select the red. In theory, it's somehow selecting all around here as well. So it's a bit too orangey. So that's much more redder. That's much more redderer. The hair could maybe do with more shading. You think so? You think more shading on the hair? I tried not to go overboard this time on the hair. That is a very good question. What you have to do is you need to get, so for instance on Cinema 4D, sorry, TVPaint, you get your sound file and you load it in. I mean, I don't really have any sound files, unfortunately, to hand. But yeah, so you would load in your sound file, and that would just be a sound file, and then you would animate your mouth movements to that, as long as you set the correct frame rate to begin with. I'm not explaining it very well. Because I'm a little bit drunk, and it is 2 in the morning. Yeah. It will indeed. It will indeed. So Maki, do you think that red is correct now? Is that an okay red? I'm not that drunk. I mean, I'm still capable of independent thought. Yeah, we could do that. I'm sure we could do that. You want me to make her hair blue for a moment, or what? You want to make the Fuchikoma blue? Well, it won't work, is the thing. Like, in theory, you can just do that, and it looks alright, but it's not. It doesn't look like an anime color palette. Like, you would need to independently pick the blues properly, rather than just doing. You know, you could do it green, and it would also. I mean, it looks alright, I guess, but like that, for instance, looks completely wrong. You need to hand pick the color palette. Nah. He's got to be red. He's got to be red. He's got to go for the manga colours. For 20 bucks on Patreon, I'll make that all purple for you. I'll show you how to do some scratches. Then you get the highlight. You put the highlight along the side. There you go. How to instantly weather metal. You get this in Gundam illustrations a lot. What they also do with Gundam illustrations is they'll get the darkest colour and airbrush it like that. Only for metal though, not for skin tones, just on metal. For some reason, if you can do it right, which I don't know if I am, it can look pretty good. But I don't want to go too over the top with it. yeah, I prefer cell shading to try not to go for that too much. Yeah, they did a very good job in 8th Mobile Suit Team for that. But yeah, I think that'll probably do for the moment, to be honest. Although, if you look down in the bottom left, I've missed something. I've actually missed a section. Let's just sort that out. No! Give her abs more definition. I think I'd have to do that in the line stage. Also, I want it to be like the manga, and it isn't. You know, it's not like drawing Cammy where she's got a very defined six-pack. I do like drawing Cammy though, so you know. Ooh, let's not get political in here. I mean, she's got more than a six-pack of beer in the ice cooler thing. Hold on, I know what it needs. Before we go, before we close down, I'll make a new layer for this. This deserves its own layer. There we go. Now you know where the light source is coming from. Look at him just shining his beautiful rays of light into the scene. Now that's the best lens flare I've ever drawn. Although you kind of need you need some of those, don't you? Beautiful. Beautiful. We should change these clouds to Mario clouds. That's really disturbing if you think about it. Like, everything in Mario is alive. You've got like hills and they're smiling and the clouds are smiling, and so do they feel pain when they evaporate away, and when people dig up the hills to, you know, put a road there, are the hills like screaming and shit and there's blood pouring out of their eyeballs? Like, how does it work? Some of these things you just shouldn't think about, and that was the moral of Event Horizon. And with that, we should probably call it a night. I think I might go to bed. I'm kind of tired. I've been up since 9. It did. It kind of, yeah. Yeah. I think this will do us for now. What I'll do is tomorrow I'll get on the Skype with Maki and say, Maki, fix this picture for me. What does it need? And we'll finish it up, and then I guess start getting it mailed out to people as a postcard. And I will write in the corner, I love you all, from Paul, or something. Shouldn't the robot have a shadow against the tree? Maybe around here-ish? I'm thinking that his shadow would be more over here though, off the screen. I mean, maybe this one should have a shadow come in here onto the sand, maybe. I think he probably should, actually. Maybe. Peach killed millions, yeah, but to save billions. Oh, maybe. I'm thinking like if the light source is over there and it's coming in from here, I mean, he should definitely have a shadow going over her legs. I don't know if that'll ruin the whole thing, but I mean, I'll definitely give it a try. But yeah, all right. How long have we been going for? 2 hours? Almost 2 hours. I guess we'll call it a day there. Sorry, it was a bit of a short one, wasn't it? But thanks for stopping by, chat. Hope you have a very nice Friday evening. Have you ever posted anything on IC? What's IC? The darkness grows. It's true, it does. Let the darkness grow. Boomers rise up. Alright, I'll see you all later. Have a good weekend. Go out somewhere tomorrow. Have a drink on me. See you again. Thanks. Bye.